With a player like AJ Lawson on their roster, GTA Prep always gets their opponent's best shot. Opposing players raise their game to try to measure up to the #1 player in the NPH's 2019 class, and Lawson would not have it any other way.
Like before, I never had targets, so I like having it now. People know who I am, so every game I have to play my best, and if I don't, then everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's not the best, he's not #1. So I have to prove myself every game, so I feel like it's a challenge, and it's a good challenge.
He excites me. I'm very proud of that kid. If you saw him a year ago or 2 years ago, you'd say, you know, he's a kid that has potential. But in the last year and a half, 2 years, his skill level, his IQ, his physicality, and you're kind of seeing a lot of these things, and you see him going up against big talent in all through North America. But very rarely do I tell him this, there you go, AJ, proud of you.
I barely hear like compliments. He's always either dissing me, trying to like keep me humble, keep me grounded. He used to train pros and stuff like that before, so he's trying to train me like a pro. I like Coach Coop.
Much like Lawson's progression over the last few years, head coach David Cooper has seen his own personal growth. A former NCAA player who then played and coached professionally, the transition to the prep school ranks came with its own personal challenges, including a disappointing debut season. But that only fueled his fire to improve himself and his players heading into this season. And GTA Prep is much more than just one player.
I think that the biggest part for me, the adjustment, was knowing that I'm not dealing with pros per se that I'm going to have to give instruction to. I had to just take a step back and realize that I had to get into more development. Their commitment and their dedication, their focus to what they're doing, it's exciting to see some of it starting to pay off and pay dividends in different ways, and them more as players and as a team than anything else.
We're always in the gym 2 times a day minimum, sometimes even 3 times a day. In the morning, like 6 a.m. to 8, and then in the evening from 3 to 6. So all that extra work we put in, we're confident.
It really comes from the hours and hours that we put in the gym. Coach has us working a lot, like every day, multiple times per day. So it's our work ethic, I guess.
Coach Cooper comes from a professional background. He puts a lot in trust. He developed me a lot. A lot of the moves that I do on the court really comes from practices, and he really developed my skill level.
Half-fifth, he's been playing incredible lately. With Casey, he's been more vocal on the defensive side, getting big rebounds. Josh, he's hitting down shots. We got Dondre, we got Dre. Because of Coop's training, everyone's getting better. I feel like we could win. I feel like we're one of the best in the league.
We have a goal to set out, and we want to be a title contender. I think we put ourselves in a good position to take it.
Put your hands together. The moment we've been waiting for. We're not online. All our champions are here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready and excited, please let me hear y'all make some noise. Alright, we're going to start off by calling out GTA Prep. Ready to come up. Your head coach, no other than David Cooper. Number 44, Ali White. Number 1, Enoch Kanavi. Number 34, Ajit General. Number 21, Ricky Rule. Number 14, Noah Akai. And ladies and gentlemen, your starters, number 35, Murray. Number 10, Eddie Reynolds. Number 11, David J. Number 0, Austin Harris. And number 23, Javon Westbrook. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we are now ready to start the final championship game. Ladies and gentlemen, now comes down to this day 4, the championship game. We've all waited, we've all watched the game, and we are here now. At this time, I'll ask everybody to rise as we get ready to sing the national Canadian anthem.
History has been made in Canadian basketball.
One hand down, all over the defense. Phenomenal one-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim.
Ain't that awesome? Oh, my Lord.
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
The national championship, the final.
To get ready, as you know, the game of basketball consists of 4 quarters, and we're going to get ready to start the first quarter.
Special thank you to Brampton City Councilor Gurpreet Dillon in attendance for the ceremonial jump ball for our championship game. Just had our player introductions between GTA Prep and Canada Top Flight Academy, and a stirring rendition of the Canadian National Anthem led by our own Elliot Sabate and E-Bone on the mic. Oh, you knew JD Muya was going to try to win that jump ball. I don't want to say bad blood, but competitive spirit is going to be front and center here today. These are two teams that both felt like they should have been ranked higher. GTA Prep a little bit more on the side of, took them a while to get things together this season, but man, did they peak at the right time at the semifinal yesterday, knocking off the top-ranked Notre Dame Hounds, while Canada Top Flight Academy, the defending, reigning Canadian national champions, were ranked 3rd coming into this national championship tournament. Think about that for a second. The defending champs had 2 teams ranked ahead of them, but they find themselves back in the championship game. No surprise. I want to welcome Elliot Sabate back to my right for the broadcast of our 14th and final game of the Canadian National Championship Tournament of the National Preparatory Association.
And JT, man, as excited as I am to get this game going, I'm kind of sad that the season's winding down. It's been such a phenomenal season. The fan base has been tremendous across Canada. People tuning in from all over the country, all over the world even. We've had about 10% of our viewership scattered amongst the whole world, and man, the game's growing so much, and these kids are all getting scholarships. It's a beautiful thing.
Hafith Moallen getting on the floor. He has been so huge for this team. We're definitely going to have some nervous energy to start here. After the opening intros and the national anthem, these players not quite used to the fanfare provided to them in a national championship game. Warnholtz. A cut.
And Moon Reith, number 35 there in the red, a class of 2021, the number 1 player in that class. You didn't see him as much last season, and this year he's earned himself on a spot onto the starting lineup where he's been actually very productive for the squad. Nothing but net. AJ Lawson, speaking of number 1s.
Yep. Battling a bit of an ankle tweak. Looked good on that. GTA Prep with a couple players a little banged up, but head coach David Cooper said no time to be a little banged up with a national championship on the line. Hafith Moallen has JD Muya on him. He steps out of bounds along the sidelines. quick off the bench, Joshua Houghton, who was lightning in a bottle for GTA Prep yesterday in the semis. With the ball right now, the Academic Athlete of the Year, Aiden Warnholtz. He of a 96.5% average and one of the leaders on this team, both statistically and emotionally and vocally. Lawson asking for the Izagu screen, finds Case. Right as he let it go, David Cooper said, yep. He has worked so hard with all these different players. I don't think roster-wide there's any team in this league that has seen the improvement that GTA Prep has. LBA maybe there.
Yeah, and I could comment a little bit on that because I've seen it firsthand. I've been to their 6 in the morning practices. These guys wake up at 5 pretty much on a daily basis, and everyone takes it extremely seriously. So the development, naturally, these guys are on a tight schedule. Everyone's grown on this squad, and everyone is going to be moving on to play at the next level upon graduation.
Having said that, CTA has a player in Javon Westgarth who has been absolutely amazing through this entire tournament. He's a player that at the beginning of this year, probably nobody would have been talking about. Kaleem Sarazin, one of the outstanding players for CTA, ended up having a season-ending injury, leaving a giant hole to be filled. And Javon Westgarth has been that man for the defending champs. Warnholtz being worked on by Houghton. Into the corner, Moonreath. No. So many individual matchups to watch in this game. Aiden Warnholtz, Hafith Moallen, that's your point guard matchup. Then you got Casey Izagu and JD Muya, 2 players that are evenly matched in size and strength. Houghton no good. Back the other way, Harris. So quick, so fast, Alston Harris. AJ Lawson back to Houghton the other way, got that to go. We're in for a good one, folks. We have had an outstanding run of games. Once we hit the quarterfinals, things just jumped off so quickly. 3 of our 4 quarterfinals decided by 6 points or less.
Unbelievable.
And the other was a 20-point win between a team from the Prairies taking on a team from the Maritimes, which again had never happened in high school basketball in Canada.
And felt like it was a 10-point game even at the end of it.
And again, our bronze medal champions from this morning, or sorry, from earlier today, Central Tech Blues graduating 11 seniors, sending them off with a bronze medal around their neck. Man, Alston Harris has been something else for CTA. But this play right here, the AJ Lawson outlet to Houghton, that's 3 straight possessions that's been wide open for them.
And they go to that often, coming down off a defensive board. The 2 wings always are filling the lanes, and they're going wide. AJ Lawson really good on the lead pass.
Moonreath. They are fronting Muya every time they look for him in the post. Got him that time running off a screen though. Muya going to work. Izagu. Missed by Muya. That's going to be a great matchup to watch. Casey taking home the Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, did he play like that last night. Double-double along with 6 blocks. I think that's a Defensive Player of the Year right there.
Sounds about right.
Moonreath loses it but gets it back. That's the man, Javon Westgarth. No good.
Nice tip by Mwila, and just recognizing where everybody is on the floor, getting it right into the hands of Harris.
DeAndre Pierre
and to my right. Yep.
Sorry.
Just as you said it, to my right, DeAndre Pierre. He's nursing an ankle, seems to be okay, all taped up. Not going to miss. He's a 2018. He's not trying to miss nationals.
He's out for Houghton. Sorry, he's in for Houghton, who's out. Houghton, he knows all about those ankle injuries, was out for the majority of this season. he was hungry to get back for nationals. Hafith Moalen gets it back. He's been somebody that league-wide people are talking about, is Hafith Moalen. Getting some hands in on Warnholtz there. Izagu D'ing up Muya. Muya going to the baseline.
Well executed defense by Casey Izagu, the defensive player of the year.
Lindo, no. Just over the midway point of the first quarter. Both teams getting up and down. Westgarth, he knew he missed it. Got after his own rebound. Misses the putback. He starts 0-3. I don't think he'd missed 3 shots all tournament. AJ Lawson hit his first, has missed 2 since. Harris, no. Moalen brings it down. One of the top rebounders on this team is Hafith Moalen. Lawson, kick out. One of these has got to go down eventually for GTA Prep. Found themselves open in the corner on multiple occasions. Still have themselves a 1-point lead. Yeah, that is what Aiden Warnholtz does. Fundamentally strong point guard. Moalen. Ooh, set back by the Moon Reef.
I don't know how many times we've seen him do that. Just come up help side, sneak up out of nowhere.
Head coach David Cooper wants to talk it over. His team's down a point. 3:38 to go in the first. The national championship game. Tell your friends, tune in on NorthPoleHoops.com.
Chill. My name is AJ Lawson and I'm mic'd up for North Pole Hoops. Let's get it. You know the deal. We do this. Get it, boy! Yo, juice me. Oh, yay. Just need some juice. Oh, yeah. It's definitely gonna work today. Yup. Woo! Hey! Hey. Windy!
All right, we got out with it. Had some fun. Let's go out here. Let's get some stuff.
Yes, sir.
One thing that's been obvious throughout this season and obviously at the national championship too is like once you get involved, you're sucked right in. I'm looking across and seeing officials from previous in this tournament. They're sitting down watching the game. Our teams that are still in town, they're coming in to support their brethren. Obviously friends and family as well, and then just local Brampton basketball supporters. Lawson, 3-ball while getting hit. No foul call. He'll take the trifecta.
And Lawson's got 6 of the 10 for GTA Prep with 2 triples.
Pretty amazing with the fact that this team has improved so much that AJ Lawson, with a bit of a wonky ankle, can actually start this game as a spot-up 3-point shooter. He's obviously a facilitator consistently, but with the stroke he has, just as a spot-up guy, while other guys are getting the job done, that just gives David Cooper that many more options offensively. Oh, Alston Harris. Alston Harris is making a name for himself at the national championships. Back and forth, hitting the ground. Tristan Lindo, Hafith Moalen. Harris getting after it. We have some great coaching staffs on these teams. Luella Cott brought to the sidelines after his assistant coach got into him.
And that's Willie Manigan, an All-Canadian, played at Carleton.
asking Lou Olcott, your teammates hitting the floor, why are you not? No answer.
He hasn't been himself in this Nationals. And he got subbed out as a result.
Moalen. Nice move. Izagu tried to go up.
Be ready.
Tried to go up before he had the ball secured. Oh, Reith with the reach. CTA, a 4-point lead.
And that's
shot
a second
clock violation. Yep.
Second shot clock violation for GTA Prep.
Harris, Moalen. Anybody can match Moalen for speed. It would be Harris. Warnholtz. If that starts going down for Aiden Warnholtz, it's going to be tough to beat CTA. Lawson. Into the corner. Moalen. Zagu over Atik Jalal.
Baby hook from Casey Izagu going over the right shoulder.
Nice passing out of the double team. CTA, fundamentally strong team.
And Alston Harris, a lot of these possessions for CTA are really getting started with Alston Harris, whether it's on the defensive side, him hitting the deck, or just that extra pass. Teammates finding themselves in high scoring situations, high percentage situations, I mean.
Dondre Reddick checking in while Enoch Colombe and Lou Olcott back out on the floor for CTA. Zagu trying to get after it on the glass.
Great. You can't be the big, you can't play the next time. You can't be the big, you're in trouble.
10 on the shot clock. GTA Prep getting the ball back. Dondre Reddick inbounding on the baseline.
And AJ Lawson already getting an early break.
Lindo. Very strong on the ball. Count the basket and one opportunity here for Tristan Lindo. For GTA Prep, when it comes to depth, you figure that CTA is the one with the advantage there. But if we see GTA Prep play the way they did in the semis, where their supporting cast plays the way that they did, that could nullify that advantage pretty quick.
And they've stepped it up already. You've seen different guys pick it up, whether it's rebounding the ball or turning corners and getting CTA into vulnerable situations. That time, Lindo used the screen extremely well.
Oh, Harris. Just, I guess, deflection off of GTA Prep.
And Harris is the type of PG that demands attention because of his speed. He attracts double coverage and then able to scoop, dish.
Oh, that is Casey Izagu. Lindo in transition. And I'm talking about the depth. Tristan Lindo is one of the X factors for GTA Prep. In a game like this, and you see the smiles and laughter, in a game like this, Tristan Lindo is somebody who I think head coach David Cooper would be leaning on because
you could rely
he's
on
so good under pressure.
You could rely on him. I mean, he's not going to miss those easy bunnies. He's going to get out in transition, and also credit Casey Izagu for giving that lead pass. You know, there's a lot of bigs that don't know how to make that pass ahead. You always want to put your man in front in a situation where he can chase the ball down on his way to the rim instead of giving it behind him or right at him.
And defensively went straight up with the two hands directly up.
Yep.
Exactly what you want to see from your big man. Shout out Toronto Basketball Academy, also in the house for this one. Harris getting pushed out. He's going to have to shoot. Battle down low. Colombe comes down with it, but he lost it. GTA Prep playing with the same type of poise we expect to see from the champions, CTA. Well, it's a 1-point game after one. Nothing else you could ask for. Stay with us. We'll be back second quarter.
I was trying to land.
Trying to land. That's gravity, right? But
No, but he was leaning.
no one was on her yet. No one was on her yet.
Euro. Come on. Frick, I gotta finish the first one. Good pass, Jay. Hey, stay there, stay there, stay there. Give me the assist, boy. Give me the assist, boy. Oh, yeah. Give me that, Chief. Let's go, bro. Free throws, we eat these every day, practice every day. Ah, next one for sure. Yup, I knew it. I knew it. Hey, yo, hey, Tristan, get it? Yo, call stack hot, trust me, stack hot. Give me that. So have to play hard.
Live stream too.
Live stream, definitely. Can't mess up. If you mess up,
Let's go, stretch it out, let's go.
you look a little cheesy. I had to come cheer you up. So start shooting, bro. When you shoot, yo, when those guys are coming on the zone and you catch it, you see a little bit of air. Just pull it, bro. You know you're a shooter, bro. Come on. Hey, Vegas. Yeah! He's abs. He's abs. Let's go, bro. Give me some, bro. Yeah. Hey, that's his first buck, no? That's first buck of the season. You have to give some love. Yup, you ain't going nowhere. I promise you.
Go CTA, the traveling Ottawa fan club, always strong. They came down last year when we were at UTM, where CTA took home the first ever high school age national championship. And in our second season, CTA looking to start a dynasty? Back-to-back titles to start a program.
Well, dynasties is something that they're used to in Ottawa, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, let's just mention the Carleton Ravens as an example. Coach Dave Smart, everybody knows him. It seems like no matter where you go in the world, someone's familiar with him.
Reese inbounding.
I think after Dave Smart decides to retire, they should name that trophy after him.
I'm sure he'd hate that. If I know Dave Smart, I'm sure they'll want to name a court after him, an athletic center.
Yep.
He'll politely decline at every probably turn. They would have to do it without asking him and trick him to show up. Mo Allen.
Tell him he's got a game against Wisconsin.
Exactly. Nice CTA, this ball movement is strong. Speaking of strong.
Good D by Halati.
Booyah. Wow. Dondre Reddick. GTA Prep is up for this game. GTA Prep knows that they're taking on the defending champions. And they're down just 2. Figure when you're taking on the champs, you just want to keep it tight in that first half. And that's exactly what GTA Prep's doing as AJ Lawson checks back into the game, battling a bit of a wonky ankle.
Wonky ankle or not, ain't no way AJ Lawson's missing national championship.
That is Lawson with the ball. Getting to the lane, AJ Lawson. I have a feeling Moonreath is not going to try to stay directly in front of AJ, and instead will try to make up for it with that length of athleticism as he gets to the rim with some chase down blocks.
Probably smart to do because AJ's got a really good first step, and once he gets that burst and the length in that first step, it's tough to recover on him.
Without Casey Zagu on the floor, they're going to have a steady diet of JD Muya. Telling you, GTA Prep right now is getting to the rim time and time again. And CTA, who got into all kinds of foul trouble in the semis, are going to be facing the same dilemma if they continue to allow GTA Prep to get past them to the rim. And CTA is a team that hang their hat defensively. Two quick fouls on CTA. .14 on the shot clock. Halati and Muya already battling for position.
Hey, Alabama.
Lawson, pull up.
Kid clutch, misses it that time.
Harris finds a cut.
That's a major advantage to have Aiden Warnholtz taking a breather while Harris still taking care of business.
It's 4 corner threes missed by GTA Prep. They could be up right now if they'd hit even a couple. Colombe. Wow. A player that has not played big minutes for CTA.
And get this. Colombe and Moonreath are 2 2021 guys. The youngsters getting a lot of time.
Tristan Lindo checks into the game.
Looks like Luau Lacotte had some blood on his jersey, might have switched it up.
Reddick. Lawson. What a tight little shovel pass from Lawson to Halati. Cashes it from range. GTA Prep with a 1-point lead. Sorry. CTA with a 1-point lead. GTA Prep with the ball.
And DeAndre Pierre, you can see he's a step slower than usual. Once he puts the jets on in the open court, it's really tough to catch up to him, but he is playing with a pretty busted up ankle, trying to play through it.
And there's Moonreath, the length of Reath coming into play. AJ getting back for the steal. Yeah, GTA Prep want to make sure they don't rush any shots. They got into that yesterday against the Hounds, started rushing down the stretch and let the Hounds back into that game. Halati. Drive and kick, gets it back. Oh, wow. Can't miss those in a national championship game.
And that's the nerves, man. That's the nervousness of this, the big stage.
JD Muya getting a little amped up right now. Westgarth has not had the effect that he's had all tournament long as of yet. Figure it's just a matter of time. Izagu checks back in. He immediately matches back up with Muya, who is getting amped up the last time down the floor. He wanted the ball, wanting it now, but gets fronted. And there is Javon Westgarth. Lawson's pass ends up in Jalau's hands, and we're back the other way. Yep. Harris. Called for the charge. A little wet spot on the floor.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Inching up on the midway point of the second quarter. RNS Riverhawks still in attendance as well. Caleb Suley and his family in from Newfoundland. Shout out Carl English dropping 58 points last night, new NBL record. The game continuing to blow up from coast to coast across Canada. It's no longer just about Ontario, folks.
Tristan Lindo getting it done for GTA.
DeAndre Pierre D'ing up Harris, not allowing the speedster to get a running start, picking him up. 3/4 length. Reddick with the steal. Lawson in the corner. Lindo drops it off. That's what I'm talking about. Lindo drops off for Pierre. He cashes a three while AJ's open in the corner. That is the evolution of GTA Prep, not a one-player team any longer. Jalau. Reddick. Back out to Lawson. 10 on the shot clock. Lawson pulls it. No good.
Doesn't need a lot of space or time to get it off.
1 point lead for GTA Prep. Javon Westgarth, no good.
Hard off the back iron.
Danger when you have that type of touch in a tournament is that you get trigger happy. Look at Lawson getting after it, jump ball. Stay in the way of GTA Prep in the whites. While the defending champs, Canada Top Flight Academy, in the championship Sunday Reds. Jason Tom here alongside Elias Sabate. We are here at Sheridan College in Brampton. They've been an outstanding host for us here all week long as we welcomed our teams in from the Maritimes, British Columbia, Prairies, Quebec. Well officiated first half here. Harris, guarded by Moalen. Warnholtz has Zagu jump out on him. Moalen guarding. Harris runs into Izagu again. That would have been a big-time shot for Harris to drop. Lindo again. X Factor, Tristan Lindo.
Nice first step on Lindo. He's able to blow by, reads the defender's feet very well.
That's what I mean about Westgarth. You don't have it yet today. You need more than one pass pull-up. Oh, getting to the baseline, runs out of room. Great ball movement. AJ Lawson finds Lindo. He's had the hot hand. Tristan Lindo, we're headed to a timeout. GTA Prep up 6 against the defending champs.
My name is Lowell Acott, and I'm mic'd up for North Pole Hoops. Hey.
From the coaching staff to you guys, have the same intensity, same emotion, same enthusiasm as it is to stop someone, as it is to score.
All right, let's go, man. Starts on defense.
Ready for their press.
Hot threes, boy. Go. Yo, D up. Zone. Yo, my man's right here. Aiden. We never switched. I switched with Atik. I had him the whole time.
I keep saying.
Come on.
Hey, that's disgusting communication. Disgusting. Hold on.
Shout out CTA, man. Sky Blue.
Yes! Let's go!
Hit that. Let's go. Yo, put it in. Yo, diamond. Oh yeah! Whoa!
You see what they've done?
Yeah.
They've outplayed your asses. Outplayed you. I shouldn't even bother to put you guys on. All right, but I'll put the prima donnas on, and we'll see what you guys can do.
I want to say hello to our 446 close friends that are tuning in online. Continuing to set North Pole Hoops YouTube live viewership records throughout this national championship. Harris is loving this matchup with Mo Allen.
This is a really good one. Both of them are speedy, both of them good defenders.
I know when he looked at it, as Reith gets into the paint, Aiden Warnholtz, he knew, senior, this means an awful lot to Aiden Warnholtz right now.
And he knew that shot clock was winding down. As soon as he cut, he released.
Not surprised that Aiden Warnholtz has been on the mark thus far.
And the GTA perimeter shooting not really going their way today. Tristan Lindo, the hot hand early on here. First half, he's got 13 points so far.
To see head coach Ro Russell just walked into the gym as well to take in the championship game. His Crestwood squad gave GTA Prep everything they could handle in the quarterfinals. Ooh, Reith. Teach Jalal there to clean it up. All kinds of size on the floor for CTA as they cut the lead to 1 with 1:30 to go in the first half. Whoa.
Well now.
Hello. I saw him hit the mid-range Jimmy earlier. Didn't know he had that type of range. Uppercase, Casey Izagu. Lawson tried to steal it. No good. Harris then gets the baseline. The guards have been everything for CTA right now. Harris and Warnholtz, a calming influence on this team. Pass deflected. GTA Prep holds on to it. Wow, saves it. Lindo, no good.
Lindo's been hot all the way through so far.
A cut to the paint. There's the jumper. Need to see a lot more of that from Luol Lacotte.
This is his time. This is where they need him to step up. I got to give it up to the young guys, Enoch Kalambai and Moon Reith, both class of 2021 here in Canada, and both have earned themselves major minutes.
Tied at 39, 12 seconds to go, 6-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Moalen, stop and go. No good. CTA with a chance to get a final score. Second left, Harris. No good. Well, our national championship final is tied at 39 at the break. Don't know about you, but I'm interested to see what this second half has in store for us. Tell your friends to tune in on NorthPoleHoops.com. We got a game, second half action after a 10-minute break. everybody on their feet as Canada, Top Flight Academy, are the first high school aged national champions in the history of Canadian basketball.
We know that it's only going to get harder, especially, everybody's going to be getting better teams, and that it just puts a target on our back. So we know we're going to have to push harder, and every game is going to be a tough game.
This year, we're trying to win it for sure. I feel like we're one of the best in the league.
We're telling our guys, listen, man, you got to be ready to play, compete, because these guys want it.
Either kill or be killed, on the court, you have to be competitive. You have to have a dog in you, or if not, you're not going to succeed or you're not going to do well in the sport.
Do we play with a chip? We make it so. It's who we are.
If you're going to put it all on the line every night, then you can come play on Central Tech.
Something about TBA is everyone is together, this family-like vibe. There's no questions about it. We have to win. If we don't win, it's a failure. I see that.
Well, Kitchener, we're not really known as a basketball city. Having that underdog mentality is just giving us extra motivation.
Hamilton's really, everyone's trying to prove themselves. Everyone's trying to show that they're better than other people.
Going to nationals and show people that we're not finishing last, we're coming for the championship.
We have Core, I think he's the best big in the league. And then we have the best shooter in the league, Okai. And then we have Josh, I think he's the best low post player in the league. I think when we hit our stride, no one's going to be able to stop us.
Basketball is so global now. Everyone plays, everyone has a passion for it, everyone sees it. And these kids come from all around the world, including British Columbia. 25 years ago, I never would have believed it, but what a difference today.
The East Coast gets overlooked a lot, so I'm looking forward to putting Nova Scotia on the map.
No, Maritimes, we're gritty. The ball on the floor, we're gonna be the first on the ground to get it for sure.
People ask me about Montreal, what's special about Montreal? And I say, it's the way that people integrate all together. So this team represents a little bit of that.
People always are kind of talking down, to the Prairies, but we have the ballers out there.
Back in Saskatchewan, we work hard, we play for each other, and then when we come here, for venues like this, we go to war.
The National Preparatory Association is expanding for Season 3. Canada's only national prep school basketball league is accepting applications from high-level programs from coast to coast. The NPA provides top competition, unrivaled exposure, and every program will have an impact in the growth of the league. We may also be able to provide opportunities for individual players looking to join one of the NPA teams. The team application deadline is April 30th. Email info@northpolehoops.com to start the process for your chance to join a nation inspired.
History has been made in Canadian basketball.
From the Maritimes to the nation's capital.
I just like the sound.
Brady Cancun, my goodness.
To the 6.
Oh, big block there.
To the Prairies.
By Deshaun Henry.
All the way to British Columbia. This is the NPA.
One-hand jam! All over the defense. My Lord. Goodness gracious. Campbell with the facial. Oh! E-man. Defense to offense.
Cummins. That is
no
not
way.
the guy.
No way.
Cummins.
Oh!
Plus the foul.
Got the answer. Wow. That's another good one. There it is. Sammy Hunter.
And look at this. Danilo Jiricic ending his high school career with a dagger of a spike.
GTA prep wisely feeding the hot hand. Oh, nice step back, cross through. And we got Sidney Kabongo on fire right now.
Oh! How about that nasty from Deshaun Henry? back.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim.
In transition with the cock back, one hand pounded. Woo! DeAndre Pierre all over the rim. Oh! Down the lane, Stephen Rawwire.
Everybody on their feet as Canada Top Flight Academy are the first high school age national champions in the history of Canadian basketball.
Everyone has their story. What's yours? Were you born with the ball in your hands? Or were you a late bloomer? Are you a dead-eye shooter? Or a high flyer?
Throws up an alley-oop. All elbow. Williams.
Are you a leader? Or an elite role player? North Pole Hoops wants to know.
The second half is just underway. It's a national championship game, and we're tied at 39 between the 3 and 4 seeds heading into this tournament. 2 evenly matched squads in GTA Prep. I guess technically the home team, since they are based out of Mississauga, and we are at Sheridan College in Brampton. And they're taking on the defending champions, Canada Top Flight Academy out of Ottawa. Want to say hello again to everybody on YouTube. We had reached 450 at one point. Everybody wanted to see who wins the national championship. I think that's going to be called a goaltend. CTA back up 2. You've seen the game evolving minute by minute, and one of those evolutions here has been DeAndre Pierre handling the rock for GTA Prep, and Hafiz Moallen playing off the ball right there. Javon Westgarth has been doing it from range all tournament long, hasn't had the touch today. Lindo sent back by Moon Reith.
And Moon Reith is just scratching the surface in his defensive potential. He has, number one, he has a knack for where to be on the floor, and his timing and anticipation come into play often.
DeAndre Pierre off glass to tie it back up. Foul on Moallen. Having a little chat with the official now. I'm sure quietly head coach David Cooper was happy it wasn't on his big. We would hate to see fouls decide this game with such great matchups up and down this roster.
And Casey, really the only big for GTA Prep. 6'10", 2018 class. Open in his recruitment. He's got an offer from Western Michigan, who have been very aggressive in trying to seal the deal with him. I think it'd be an awesome fit for him in that conference. Just an opportunity to excel immediately and play big minutes immediately. But he's going to leave it open for a little while longer.
It's a problem whenever you have 2 guys go for a block. That means someone else is open for the rebound. That's what happened right there. Muya cleaning it up. There's A.J. Lawson with an A.J. Lawson-like beginning to this game. 8 points, 4 assists, 2 boards. Now has 10.
And throughout every game here at Nationals, you've seen A.J. Lawson get guys involved first, make them feel like they're a part of the offense, which they are, and they have been contributing. But then he turns it up and starts scoring in bunches in the second half. And an ill-advised shot that time by Austin Harris, way deep.
And AJ Lawson, such a nice guy, picking up our Health Institute banner that had fallen on the ground.
Terrific kid, man. High character. You know, you just look at him. You look at him not just as an athlete, and a terrific one at that. He's just very humble. You know, he's good to his family. He's good to his teammates. The people around him love him.
And that was DeAndre Pierre. Both DeAndre Pierre, Dondre Reddick, Tristan Lindo, Hafith Moalen, all these guys, the progression throughout this season, getting healthy, getting right offensively, like GTA Prep coming together at the perfect time. While Canada Top Flight Academy have overcome an injury to Kaleem Sarazin, one of their sharpshooters. The depth on this squad in full effect from the beginning of the season, really. Been able to maintain that.
DeAndre Pierre picked up the foul on that one. Banged up and all, a little bit of a limpy ankle, and he still attempts to take the charge.
Wow. Harris has now clanked a couple from the charity stripe here in the second half. AJ Lawson.
There's that downhill speed we talked about.
Right?
Just switches it up, switches gears very quickly.
When he gets going, one of the few mistakes that you will see Aiden Warnholtz make. Just a little high, a little hot. Ooh, AJ getting to the left. Warnholtz comes up with it. Tristan Lindo battling back, bothering a little bit, not enough. CTA back in the lead. Lawson finds Izagu, mouse in the house, as Harris had to come over and tie him up.
And you see Mwila get into it right away with Casey Izagu. He wants to get under his skin.
Casey, not the type to engage in the type of talk that Muya enjoys.
Casey's more of a game speaks type of guy.
It's a good line. Should use that sometime. Moalen.
Got to be careful not to overuse.
Yeah. For everything we've seen from Hafith Moalen this season, he has not had the same effect here today. Biggest game of his life. Lawson to Moalen. Izagu. But that's the thing about a guy like Hafith Moalen. He's going to do a bunch of other things.
Look at that change of direction.
And look, he's getting after it. Houghton. Lawson. Wreath on him. Izagu. Ooh.
That's a great move to get himself free.
Foul on Muya.
And we'll look to get foul numbers here and see if anybody's in trouble.
Once again, much like in the last game, CTA does have some size they can switch off for Muya. Lawson finds the cutting Dondre Reddick. Can't get the first. Goes back up. Muya, 2 quick fouls. Cashes it.
Reddick and Lindo really picking it up for GTA Prep here in this national championship game.
Zagu consistently there with the weak side. Foul on the floor. Warnholtz finds, where's that foul going to be on? Tom Moalen. He's asking the table how many? 3.
One of the primary ball handlers for GTA Prep is Hafith Moalen, a 2018 point guard. Picked up a lot of interest over this week and over our last session as well. Coaches have fallen in love with the speed and change of direction. He's able to attract multiple defenders.
Scotty Austin ready to check in here. Coming in for Moalen. Austin probably not going to see a huge amount of minutes, a little stopgap here to get GTA Prep through a couple of minutes. He was good in his small amount of floor time in the semis. I know his coach was happy with him. Lawson working off the screen. Izagu. Wow. You know, for all the struggles we saw with Big Casey earlier in the season, really seemed to be trying to find his way on this squad. He seems super comfortable in the national championship tournament. Moonreath put back. We are going back and forth. A.J. Lawson, so nonchalant with the pull-ups from range. Moonreath answers. Moonreath. This is fun. Into the corner. Houghton into the lane, not even close, looking for a foul, no call. Harris getting D'd up by Reddick. Warnholtz down low to Muya.
Good feed inside.
A.J. Lawson with 2 blocks. Maybe Case got the second. Good defense from GTA Prep.
And you're seeing A.J. this season play a lot more PG for this team. Did the same at NBA Basketball Without Borders, and a sweet move by Reddick contorting his body in the air and getting that finish.
You know the defending champs are going to keep their head about them, but at the same time, they are not used to being in such a tight game north of the border like this. Only beaten once all season long, and they were undermanned, missing some key players in that loss to Central Tech.
I'm loving this big man matchup, man. Casey's not letting Wheeler have anything.
So A.J. Lawson is starting to take that spotlight to shine it on himself. A.J. Lawson could use, there he is with the steal. Back the other way. Loses it on his way up. Foul on the floor, lots of bodies colliding. A.J. Lawson could use a superstar type game on home soil. We've seen him do it throughout North America in showcases, AAU circuit. But we're here in his hometown. The setting seems perfect for him to do something special.
Also checking back in for number 23, Javon.
Lawson Nope. Warnholtz gets into the paint. He's barely missed today, Aiden Warnholtz. No good from the corner. CTA. Warnholtz again. Aiden Warnholtz has been a standout player in this game for CTA. Timeout by GTA Prep. The champs are back in the lead. We'll be back. Third quarter action, the national championship final.
NPH events. There's an opportunity to get involved at the ground level. NPH hosts elite level high school tournaments to national club team championships throughout the course of the season. Now is your chance to get involved with the fastest growing sport in Canada with the industry leaders and influencers. Get in the game today and join NPH in growing basketball in this country. NPH events. There's an opportunity to get involved at the ground level. NPH hosts elite level high school tournaments to national club team championships throughout the course of the season. Now is your chance to get involved with the fastest growing sport in Canada with the industry leaders and influencers. Get in the game today and join NPH in growing basketball in this country. The National Preparatory Association is expanding for Season 3. Canada's only national prep school basketball league is accepting applications from high-level programs from coast to coast. The NPA provides top competition, unrivaled exposure, and every program will have an impact in the growth of the league. We may also be able to provide opportunities for individual players looking to join one of the NPA teams. The team application deadline is April 30th.
Deadline of April 30th to get your applications in to join the National Preparatory Association. If you're west of Ontario, we want to hear from you. If you're a player west of Ontario, we want to hear from you.
Aiden Warnholtz, one of Ottawa's finest, already 17 points in this game for CTA. The leader, the starting PG, the Ivy status academic student. Aiden has been absolutely spectacular for CTA in this one.
Great sign for CTA, but probably not a winning formula for head coach Tony House. I think he would agree with that. You need someone else to start stepping up on the scoring end of things. This is a guy who could do it. Luella Cott. Counting the basket on the goaltend. Refs are going to get together. I think they're going to call the foul on the floor so the basket won't count. Foul on the floor. In the bonus. The rear official had said it was a goaltend, but it was a foul on the floor, putting them in the bonus, which is why he's shooting two. Ooh. Luella Cott wasn't even close on the second there. Lawson, left hand kick out. Wow. Those corner threes were not falling in the first half for GTA Prep, but Dondre Reddick just cashed it in. Warnholtz has been the scoring leader for CTA. Jalal going to the baseline. Nice move, Atik Jalal.
Smart defense by Casey. He's not trying to get himself in foul trouble. Kept it completely vertical, and again, Moonreath coming out of nowhere on help side.
Lawson. Nice to have a guy like that back around midcourt to be able to snatch up those loose ball rebounds. Another reason why he's great at that point guard position. Covers an awful lot of ground out there. Good passing, but here comes the double. Shot clock violation. Halati checks in for Izagu. No Muya on the floor. So head coach David Cooper finds an opportunity to give his big man a break. Then DeAndre Pierre also checks in for AJ Lawson. So both Lawson and Izagu get a rest with 1:14 left in the third. That's that chess match that's being played right now. Warnholtz. Wow. Aiden Warnholtz, the man of 96.5% average, is leading the way offensively for the defending champs. Up 3, CTA.
Man, there's Moonreath getting the hand on it yet again.
A caught on the other end. Gets it to go. CTA starting to get their flow.
With a nice little forward that goes in closer, just under 30 seconds left.
Wallen looking for Halati. Crosses over Warnholtz, gets to the lane. Foul on the rebound, I believe. A caught. Getting whistled for it.
Checking into the game. Number 1, Elon.
Good crowd out here. Want to say hello again to our 500 plus fans watching from around the world. You are watching the defending NPA champions, Canada Top Flight Academy out of Ottawa, Ontario, taking on GTA Prep from nearby Mississauga, Ontario. We are live, Sheridan College in Brampton.
No need for the shot clock here. 22 seconds left to go. As CTA leads just by 3, 64-61 here in the national championship game.
Warnholtz with the rock. Checks the clock, 12 on it. Sold a foul on Halati, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Both teams in the bonus here. Warnholtz just adding to his point total. Splits a pair, almost gets his own rebound. GTA Prep comes out with it. DeAndre Pierre got a launch. He does. 4-point lead. The defending champions are 10 minutes away from going back to back. Fourth quarter action after a short break.
Yet again, a 10-point advantage restored for Team Blue. Oh! It's Judy Charges throwing it down!
Welcome to the NPH live broadcasting experience. Allow our team of video technicians to capture your event in high definition. Streaming directly on all NPH media platforms. Up-to-the-minute live game coverage featuring professional commentators and analysts.
Tip in! No good! 2 seconds to go! Oh!
Commercial spots available to promote and market your brand, event, or product. Enjoy the ultimate way to catch the game when you can't.
That man from Quebec can fly.
Is it something that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand jam.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email m.dotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
Tell me, is it something that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand jam.
NPH Scouting Service. The NPH Scouting Service is another platform for exposure with a network of over 300 coaches and scouts from some of the most recognizable brands and programs. Our scouts are constantly evaluating talent to ensure accuracy and credibility. NPH Scouting Service.
You are taking a live look at Canada Top Flight Academy. They're up 4 and are 10 minutes away from going back to back and taking the national championship back home to Ottawa. GTA Prep have 10 minutes to try to unseat the champs. Offensive foul. Easy call for the officials. Throw your elbow into a guy like that, call's gonna come. The argument is that Iziagu is keeping his elbows within his own space, and it's catching Muya, who's obviously right up in his grill. Harris with Moalen on him. Iziagu looking to drop back. Alston. Nice pass to Muya, but couldn't be handled by the big man.
And a lot of, I compare Alston's game a little bit to Raheem Sullivan just in terms of the speed and their passing ability. These guys have a real knack for drawing double coverage, drawing multiple defenders, and then being able to find the open guy. However, in a lot of situations, the man is not the receiver, or the intended receiver is not ready.
Lawson, no good. AJ currently sitting with 15 points, 5 boards, 6 assists, while Aiden Warnholtz leading the way for CTA, 19 points. That's a game high 19 points, 4 threes. Iziagu fronting Muya in the post. Look at the reach. Everybody liking this right now. Look at Harris. Muya cleaning it up. And Harris try to take it away from Lawson. Leads up to 6. Lindo has not scored in this second half. CTA's defense getting turned up. Kick ball, charge to CTA. Refs coming together. big time basket from DeAndre Pierre as GTA Prep stops the bleeding. Now they need to stop. Harris, pull up, 3, no. Pierre, pushing. Ooh. Ooh.
That's a good pop. I'll take that all day. Wide open shot. You gotta let that go.
That's starting. You figure it's gotta be. Oh, Casey Ezagu. We're going back the other way.
Casey gets the charge as well. Hey, that's the Defensive Player of the Year right there.
That is the NPA's Defensive Player of the Year, Casey Ezagu. A momentum-changing defensive possession. I was mentioning, though, Hafeth Moalen, he's got to start getting into his own head at this point. He's 0-4 on the day. Lawson, all that speed, forcing the foul, comes together with Muya. Things are getting a little hot in here as we get down the stretch. Moalen, again, swatted by Harris. Spiked into the third row. Ooh, Lawson almost tripped himself up. Gets to the lane, can't finish.
He's gonna be mad at himself for that one. That's an easy one for Lawson. We've seen him make, shots with higher degrees of difficulty time and time again.
Hand check foul. Pierre. Called him a block. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Warnholtz, leading scorer, much of the way here. Has Ezagu on him. Gets him off his feet. No good. Muya couldn't bring it down.
The cleanup crew.
What a great battle between the 2 bigs in this game. Moalen, change of direction. Kick back out. Pierre. Lawson. Ooh, gets to the baseline. Floater. Gets his own rebound. No good. CTA getting another stop. Starting to pile them up. Championship level intensity. Call for the travel. In comes Javon Westgarth. If there's any time for Javon Westgarth to reclaim the magic he has had in this national championship, it's right now.
Last chance for him. He's moving on next year. Got an offer on the table by UPEI. York very interested. Simon Fraser University watching on right now, and there's over 50 coaches watching online.
Bank shot, no good. GTA Prep has started to go ice cold on this end, and CTA pushes it back the other way. Westgarth with the cleanup. Back up 6. GTA Prep has really gone ice cold on this end of the floor. Zagu getting after it. Muya comes down with it. There's a battle. Another travel. Definitely a pro GTA Prep squad in the stands over there.
We are in Brampton, Ontario, and a majority of this roster here for GTA Prep made up of Brampton and Mississauga.
Pierre inbounding. Moalen asking for the Ezagu screen, splits them, finds Lawson, no good. Head coach David Cooper just trying to find an answer and goes into his bench to find Joshua Houghton. He needs someone who can hit a shot for him right now. CTA has had an opportunity to ice this one, but they have gone ice cold on this end of the floor as well. Harris, no. Officials are going to come together. I think they may have missed this call, and they're going to get it right.
And Harris just does not give up on the play. He's waiting for that whistle before anything happens. Just plays so hard. That's the type of competitor you want on your squad.
Well, staying with CTA.
Josh Houghton coming in the game here for AJ Lawson. Haven't seen much of Houghton in this one.
Nope. Timeout on the floor. 6-point lead for the defending champs. Stay with us. We'll be back on NorthPoleHoops.com.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email m.dotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
Tell me, is it something that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand jab.
NPH National Showcase Circuit. From the grassroots level to the pros, a system has been developed through the National Showcase Circuit. North Pole Hoops hosts 3-day camps in Canada's major basketball markets that focus on exposure, skill development, and character development. Top performers go on to receive athletic scholarships in Canada and the United States. There are currently over 200 Canadian men and women playing at the NCAA Division I level. Canada's next top talents are identified at NPH's National Showcase Circuit.
At northpolehoops.com to start the process for your chance to join a nation inspired. The National Preparatory Association is expanding for Season 3. Canada's only
5:19 to go in the regulation portion of the NPA National Championship game. Muya got bailed out with a foul call there.
Might be on Haffeth. Yep, and it is. Hey, better him than Casey right now.
That's what head coach David Cooper's saying. At the same time, though, GTA Prep has not been able to find anybody in the second half to get it going offensively. AJ Lawson battling a bad ankle. Couple of guys a little banged up. It's that time of the year. And the CTA lead is up to 8. Mo Allen working on Harris. Pull up. No.
Just completely cold in this second half, and especially in the fourth quarter, is GTA.
Warnholtz, leading scorer in this game. What a great game for the senior at the point guard position. Javon Westgarth, who has been outstanding in this tournament, has not had the magic in this game, but that's a big time shot to push it to 11. Lindo, who in this second half has not had the touch offensively, still scoreless in the third and fourth quarters. The defending champs have GTA Prep right where they want them. Muya called for the foul. Lindo Reddick into the corner. Pierre trying to find Izagu. Not happening. Muya getting to work defensively. That is an answer that they haven't had. Reddick backing down his man to drop the basket. Back to single digits. Time running out on GTA Prep. CTA has been here before. This is nothing new to them.
And a 9-point game. 9-point game, CTA ahead. The defending champs, can they get it done? Ottawa stand up. Ottawa has been known for the basketball hotbed. The production, the development out there is second to none.
Once again, Reddick, GTA Prep has just not had it going offensively in the second half, but they can change that in the final 4 minutes. Harris, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound. Ooh, bad time to drop to the floor and lose it. Some D here on Harris. Got it over in time, Westgarth.
Oh, and he should have made that extra one to Moon. Moon's wide open in the left corner there. You just didn't see him.
10 on the shot clock. GTA Prep D'ing up. Now's the time. Aiden Warnholtz, no good. Muya battling down low.
I like that call from the veteran referee there. Lindo had both hands on it, and Wheeler came right underneath him.
Harris, 14 on the shot clock. Iziagu's out on him. 6 on the clock. Oh, he bit hard on the head and shoulder fake and didn't box out. Harris brings it back down. That is a big, big possession.
He's a workhorse, man. He's affected this game in so many ways.
Good D by Izagu. Westgarth gets after it. What a terrible time to give up 2 offensive rebounds.
And just like that, the lead's up to 11. Sorry, lead to 9 for Canada Top Flight.
Big time basket, DeAndre Pierre. Warnholtz getting bothered. Muya kick back out. Javon Westgarth has done it all tournament long. The defending champs have a 10-point lead in the final 2 minutes. AJ Lawson, Tizagu gets it back. Pull-up 3 is no good.
Nobody's really had an answer for Westgarth as he pulls down the rebound there. He's been hot the entire event. You got to load up and make sure that he's not getting in a situation. You got to play him in deny. He can't catch. Can't give him space to catch and set up his feet and have 3 feet to shoot.
Foul on Pierre. Mo Allen with 4 fouls checks back in, taking out Tristan Lindo, who hasn't had it in this second half, but was so instrumental in that first half. Houghton back in for D'Andre Reddick. 10-point lead, 1:32 left. The defending champs are starting to warm up the bus. Looking to strap that national championship trophy back into the front seat so it can ride shotgun back to the 6-1-3.
It will not be staying in the 6. Going to the 6-1-3.
Warnholtz launches, no good. Offensive rebound again, but they turn it right back. There's still a crack in the door A little Euro step. AJ Lawson can't slam it home. Just has not been GTA Prep's day. As outstanding as they played in the semifinals, where they got contributions up and down their roster, they have not had the answer today. Oh, wide open off the inbounds. Those 3 offensive rebounds in the final 3 minutes by Canada Top Flight Academy has been the difference down the stretch of this game. As CTA is just going to be smart with it. Alston Harris, no good. Afi Zagu going back to CTA. David Cooper wants to talk it over. 48.3 left. Short break, and we'll be back with what will likely be the conclusion of the national championship game.
What's your story? Everyone has their story. What's yours? Were you born with the ball in your hands? Or were you a late bloomer? Are you a dead-eye shooter? Or a high flyer?
Throws up an alley-oop! All elbow! Williams!
Are you a leader? Or an elite role player? North Pole Hoops wants to know, what's your story?
Rep by rep, you push yourself. Effort is only half the battle.
CTA got it done on the offensive glass in winning time. 3 offensive boards in the final 3 minutes. Absolutely crucial while the game hung in the balance. While GTA Prep just did not have the answers offensively. CTA pushing them late in the shot clock regularly. Challenging shots. Oh, GTA Prep with the steal. Lawson gets it to Houghton. This could be big. Not over, folks. 7-point lead. Need a steal. Can't get it. Reith. Back to Westgarth. Reith. Wow. AJ Lawson back the other way, taking it at
Oh
Warnholz.
my goodness. We got ourselves a game here.
7-point lead. 18.9. If that would have been an and one, that would have been big. GTA Prep trying to draw something up without burning a timeout. Lawson hits the first. That was key. I mean, GTA Prep needs a steal. They can't just foul right now. That's not really going to help them. If they get a steal and a basket, they can turn this into a free throw shooting contest. AJ cashes them both. 18.9 to go. Timeout on the floor. Let's take one last look at the bracket so everyone can remember just what we put on display this week at Sheridan College in Brampton. In the quarterfinals, we had the Prairies versus the Maritimes with RNS versus Notre Dame. RNS, a heartbreaking loss, sending their seniors off an emotional moment for them while Notre Dame advanced to take on GTA Prep, who beat the #1 seed to get a berth in this championship final. Meanwhile, Crestwood knocked out our sole Quebec participants in Saint Laurent. They advanced to take on GTA Prep, but lost a tough one. TBA, meanwhile, took out BC Christian Prep before losing to their crosstown rivals, Central Tech Blues. The Blues then advanced but lost to CTA, who really, CTA, the defending champs, had the hardest path to the finals, taking out LBA, the 6th seed, and then having to take out Central Tech, who many thought should have been the 1st seed. They knocked off #2 to get their way back into the national championship game, and here they are, the defending national champions, taking the floor up 5 with under 20 seconds to go. Luella caught, inbounding. Finds Warnholtz, almost lost it. Pierre called for the foul. So Aiden Warnholtz, the senior, the academic athlete of the year, will go to the line with his team up 5. Warnholtz, the leading scorer in this game. You would think would have to be the leading candidate for MVP of this game.
I would say so.
It's the first.
And then runner-up, man, in my opinion, just because of the way that he affected the game, Moon Reith. There's a lot of defensive plays that once this tape is reviewed and these guys, watch it again, they're going to see just how many plays he saved them. In a 6-point game, Moon Reith was able to block 5 shots and alter several others. Class of 2021, that is, Moon Reith. #1 in the class.
Another timeout. Leads at 7. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Starts here.
Yet again, a 10-point advantage restored for Team Blue. Oh! It's Judy Georges throwing it down!
Welcome to the NPH live broadcasting experience. Allow our team of video technicians to capture your event in high definition. Streaming directly on all NPH media platforms. Up-to-the-minute live game coverage featuring professional commentators and analysts.
Tip in! No good! 2 seconds to go! Oh!
Commercial spots available to promote and market your brand, event, or product. Enjoy the ultimate way to catch the game when you can't.
That man from Quebec can fly!
NPH events. There's an opportunity to get involved at the ground level. NPH hosts elite level high school tournaments to national club team championships throughout the course of the season.
We're back. 17.1 left on the clock. It's a 7-point lead for the defending champions, Canada Top Flight Academy, out of the nation's capital, representing Ottawa, Ontario, looking to bring the title back to the 6-1-3. In enemy territory. This really is a home game for GTA Prep. Good defense once again. Moalen brings it down, battling. Really, CTA has used their length and athleticism to their advantage defensively, bothering multiple shots by GTA Prep. Hitting the glass consistently. They've won so many of the battles you need to win in a championship game. It's no surprise that this team is doing this in the finals. That championship pedigree.
What was that? It is virgin. Wow, that's referee stuff, man.
A reminder, at the conclusion of this game, stay with us. We will be awarding the second and first place medals and the championship After a short break, we'll be back. Elias and myself will be out on the floor conducting those festivities. So if you want to see your team from Ottawa receiving their championship and their medals, keep it locked right here. As AJ Lawson, foul. Westgarth, wet on the first. That's one team jumps back to the line, the other team vacates the free throw line.
And this last minute and a half has lasted about 10 minutes.
That's basketball, baby.
GTA hanging on for dear life.
Mo Allen pushing it. Don't need a 2, he needed 3. AJ Lawson can provide it, and he does.
We've seen him do this before, time and time again.
5-point lead. Muya, that's the guy you want to foul. JD Muya, one of those seniors who will be moving on. I think there's a ton of people in this league who will be happy to see that happen.
Don't want to be an opponent of Muya, that's for sure.
Just wakes up angry.
Yeah.
You know?
He's an instigator, that's for sure.
It's like he wakes up out of bed and, like, you know, kicks the cat right away, tries to pick a fight right away. You know, the cat looks at him and is like, JD, what's going on? Like, you just woke up. What's the problem?
Have you ever talked to him off the court, though?
Very nice kid.
Super
kid.
nice
Yeah.
kid. He's so funny, man. He's actually got a great sense of humor.
He'd probably laugh at the cat line I just gave him. Hopefully he listens back. Probably says he doesn't like cats. That would be my guess.
I don't like cats either.
No, not many people do. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in throughout this tournament. I hope you've enjoyed what the NPA has to offer. It really has been a perfect example of what has been built here. And I want to emphasize it's been built by all of these programs, buying into the culture that we're trying to instill.
And you'll be seeing us move around cross country next year, and that's the finale.
Canada Top Flight Academy have went back to back. They are still the reigning, defending NPA national champions. The trophies headed back to the 613. GTA Prep battled to the end, but they could not match the championship DNA that is in the blood of CTA. Is this the beginning of another Ottawa Canadian basketball dynasty? You'll have to stay tuned to find out for Season 3. Remember to stay with us. The presentation of the medals and trophy will happen after a short break. Thank you all for tuning in. And a reminder, if you want in, we're looking to expand the NPA on NorthPoleHoops.com. Jason Tom signing off for Elias Sabate. Stay with us for the trophy presentation.
Number 13, Tristan Lindo. Number 1, AJ Lawson. Number 12, Cameron Harris. Number 10, Joseph Laddie. Number 0, Mitchell Laddie. Number 4, Hafid Moore. Number 7, Venus Evans. Number 3, Scotty Austin. Number 6, Dondre Reddick. Your big man, number 35, Kessie Uzuramo. Number 5, DeAndre Pierre. Number 11, Joshua Balte. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for GTA Barack. All right, now it's time for a challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for CTA Canada Top Flight Academy. Your winners are the Nationals, and I'm going to call on the head coach, Tony House. I'll call on number 14, Lilo. Please put your hands together. Number 44, Ali White. Number 10, man with the hot hand, Aiden Royal. Next up, number 34, Atik Jalal. Number 11, David Luna. Number 0, Austin Harris. Number 23, Javon Westcott. Number 1, Ina Colombe. Number 22, Stephen Okanji. Number 31, Akin Shari. Number 35, Moon Lee. Number 21, Ricky Ho. Also called upon Khalid Sajid. cheerleading. And also shout out to the assistant coaches. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for your NBA champions as we're about to lift up this trophy. Please give them a round of applause. Also a big shout out to GTA Club. What a wonderful event. It's been a wonderful 4 days. Alright, I'm going to call on Coach Tony. Also, please come as we're going to raise the championship up and you share with your team. Once again, please give them another round of applause. Alright, I'm going to call on the captains, JD and Aiden, to please go coach, to please join Coach on raising the championship.
Everyone in there. Get everyone in. Get everyone in.
All right, guys.